matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
The New Orleans Saints could use another wide receiver, and Deebo Samuel is still available in the free agent market, so let me know in the comment section should the Saints sign him. Personally, I think Kellen Moore can get really creative with Deebo Samuel. I think he can open up the playbook and be a really fun weapon in the offense next to Tyler Shough. On top of that, I don't think he needs to have his absorbent role into wide receiver one. I think he could really thrive as a gadget player, especially if Taysom Hill
over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Now he's loose at the 40. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackling? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
Good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. This one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. To the 20. So this is something we didn't see it often, this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. And goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Shotgun now with Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here's Purdy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Purdy looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Now he'll tuck this and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Back to throw, Purdy. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. You look at this Eagle defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Purdy now to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 27. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25.
Pre.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when them coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slaughter me summer. Hungry for it, see it issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. Huh, what? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it. Just short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition. Every red they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you come make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you come make me So a song heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man. Hey. Be best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician. And if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Hits the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Yeah, I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooting for the explosive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on first down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. First and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
The 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, a run with Barkley. They cobble together a yard there. Luke Martin making that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the pistol, Hurts has it at the 7. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull ahead for a further 13-10. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.